Hello. Every single comment you see online is posted by a person who posts comments online. And now, not every person who posts comments online is a bad person. You can't make these broad generalizations, it can't all be true. But whenever you're looking at a majority of comments, still, they're not bad people, but they're posted by people who comment online, which is a specific kind of person. And they're not bad people, but they post comments online. And there's a difference between that and someone who doesn't post comments online. So whenever you're looking through these, you need to remember that all of them are posted by people who post comments online. Because sometimes you'll be looking through comments online and you'll start feeling a certain way about the greater population's general opinion on certain topics based on these comments. Because for some reason, whenever you see an opinion, it has somewhat of an authority. I mean, obviously, it has an authority based on the fact that it's something you're reading online, as opposed to something that you aren't reading that doesn't have an authority. And oh, good God, is it hot in here. But for that majority of people who post comments online, and for all those comments you're reading, and those generalizations you might be making, it's important to remember that there's still people who post comments online. I'm sure you've heard about the outspoken minority and how that can cause changes, because if all of these people, even if it's a small amount, are consistently making an effort to create this change, then the people who have jurisdiction over that change are going to be more inclined to do so, just to make them quiet down. And the people who don't really care and don't make a fuss about it might not agree with those changes that are being made. So it is good to voice your opinion. But speaking on a bit of a larger subject, the power of the individual, in my mind, is something I don't believe in anymore. I have a couple things to back this up. The best one, or at least the one that has the most explanatory power, is the fact that the internet is now more bots than humans, and that's not good for, I guess, ratios of power. Because the individual used to be an individual and have their own voice, individual voice. But now you can create a legion of people that have this same opinion as you and spread that around. And now we're getting into online propaganda and how pervasive it is. And it's bad. So I've had a consistent effort put into not being online as much, because it's a place that steals everything from you, steals your time, steals your love, steals your empathy, steals your emotions, steals your willpower. You don't want that. You want to keep that to yourself. I like having that to me. So hopefully in the future there'll be less propaganda, or at least something new will pop up that is I don't know. I think just in general, like social medias have are flawed in nature just because of the fact it's a group of individuals, a community of people that are all on the social media platform. And even if it was only people, exclusively people, no bots, no advertisements, just people talking, it'd still be miserable because no one's listening. And making that, I guess, actual interfacing with people is still not going to happen because it's interfacing through the computer, through the phone. It's all, I think there's a word for this. If only I had my words with me. Mediated. That's what it is. It's a mediated interaction. Online interactions are mediated interactions. And so the things that you see and the things that you say are all through the context of the mediated, computer. And you can't really get away from that wall computer. And you might be like, what about the metaverse? Or VR, right? That's closer to reality. It's you have a space that you take up, but it is still nowhere near close to the interfacing of actual real life, which is supreme. And you should value more if you are ever interfacing in real life. Be grateful that it's occurring, I guess. I always am. But that's about it. So I guess as always, go outside, talk to someone dear to you, someone who holds value in your heart and your mind. Love thyself, know thyself. Be thinking, be curious, all good things. Anyways, toodles.